But anyway, I'm Chantelle, aka Bella Chantelle on Instagram.
And I am Talia the Beautiful on Instagram.
Talia _ the Beautiful.
Oh yeah, underscore.
Well, if you really want to follow us, I wonder if we can add that at the bottom.
Yeah, we can. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll cut that out. Anyway, welcome to. We don't have a name for it yet, but welcome to this video. It's really gonna become a journey / documentary of our walks as sisters, our walks as best friends, and our walks as becoming the women of God that God has called us to be. We get a lot of comments like, "Oh, we love your friendship, and we adore the way you guys love each other, and where did you dress? How did you get that outfit or whatever? All that kind of stuff." And so this is going to be a forum for us to answer all your questions as far as dating, as far as friendships go, as far as the Bible goes, as far as okay, I see y'all look like y'all have it together, but do you really have it together? So we're here to show you that we do not.
It looks cute on Instagram, but it is way deeper. It is more to it, so don't ever let Instagram paint this pretty picture of any relationship for you.
I can't tell you how many pictures I posted inspiring other people when I myself was discouraged.
Right.
So I mean, it does paint a picture. And we personally, when we started to realize, okay, we're kind of getting some hype off of our friendship, we're like, hold up, this glory has to go all the way back to God, because even the way we became friends,
right,
which we'll explain in the next video, that was all God. And then even our friendship now, keeping it, is all God. And the way that, we like the same things and we like to dress up, that's still God. And us still pursuing God, as crazy as the two of us are, it's still God.
Right.
So all of that, we have to just kind of glory it back to God all the way. And so God put in our spirits, you know what, why don't you make a video for girls to ask you questions and to kind of give some godly advice and godly wisdom. And at the same time showing them, how did you get that outfit to the end? How did you get your hair like that? And da-da-da-da. So anyway, this is Talia.
Hi. Okay, so my name is Talia. I guess the main thing is I've been on this walk with God, rededicated more so, for about 7 months. And I love Jesus.
I'm Chantelle again, and I have been rededicated to Christ for about almost 2 years in July. And I love the Lord myself, and I'm passionate about living for Christ and really being 100% basically all or nothing. All the way in or all the way out.
True.
So this first video, we're going to talk about what we're personally learning and how we're growing, and then how we spend our Valentine's Day.
Just for the past few months, God has really been breaking me down. Really just stripping me of a lot of the things that I thought I had together. I did not know I had so many issues until God really started to reveal it all to me. So it's been a tough process, but then at the same time, He's also building me up. And I just have a stronger foundation now, which is Jesus Christ. So I'm thankful for
what some of your struggles may be, just in case, we don't want to. We're going to be completely transparent on this video and be like, listen,
keep it real.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep it real.
We can use all the flowery language and cover up what we're going through.
Jesus Christ.
For likes,
which is
but
true.
We're not going to do that.
Okay, well, let me just keep it real then. Okay.
Keep it real.
One of the biggest things that I really had to struggle with was being single and being content in singleness. And I know that sounds like everybody deals with that, but no. I realized through this whole walk and just through the past month, I've never really been single. I've always had some type of man around. I always had somebody texting my phone, some boo, some bae. Maybe we didn't have a title. Maybe I was a side chick. It was cool, but I always had somebody around. So with that, now that I am single and I am living for God, I realize that I have to rely on Him to fill these emotional voids that I have. So one, I had to identify the emotional voids that I had, and then two, I had to be willing to let God fill those voids, because He is a void filler. He can fill any void. So that was the biggest struggle.
Yeah.
And it turned out I got daddy issues too. I didn't know that either, but we're dealing with it.
So how do you say that God is really dealing with you on that, or how have you seen His hand in that situation for you?
Really, it's just more of a I think more so He sort of kind of took His hand off of it, and He let me do it my way and see how that happened, and then that just left me so disappointed with myself that I just wanted to do it his way. Like, it was more so like he was like, okay, Talia, go ahead and try it your way. And I tried it my way for a quick second, and I was back within like 2 days. Because I just totally messed everything up. Like, when I try to run my own life, I make a mess out of everything every time. Like, it's guaranteed. Right. So I think he just really let me experience it for myself, because he does give us free will. So I had to run my life. Then I gave it back to him. What about you, Chantelle? What are some things that you've been dealing with pertaining to your walk with God?
I would say hearing Talia is actually, I'm going to change mine. I've been going through a lot. God has just been really showing me, teaching me a lot of things. But as it relates to my relationship with God, God has shown me how much I relied on myself versus relying on Him all the way. And I could say, you know, God, I surrender all, and You are my everything, and You are my strength. But somewhere deep down inside, I still believe that I have control over everything, and I still believe that I am my strength and that I can make things happen. I am a go-getter, if you know me. So if I see something that I want, I'm not going to ask You for it. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to save up for it, whatever it takes. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, I can do all things through Chantelle rather than through Christ. And that was the thing. It's like, no, you cannot. Apart from me, you are literally nothing. And that's what God has been showing me over and over and over again. Every time that my pride rises up, God decreases me back down. Sweetheart, you're nothing. Literally nothing. And it's been like, dang, Lord, it's been such like, it's been hard, you know what I mean? Just trying to figure out, okay, Lord, then who am I in You? And figuring out my identity in myself and in Christ. Secondly, I would say with relationships, after writing a blog about how to find contentment in singleness, God really took a whole year to show me, girl, you are not content in being single.
Why do you do it?
I was like, oh Lord, I thought the Lord gave me that blog to write, you know, and I think He definitely did for other people. But He also was like, now let me show you how to walk this out. And so throughout the last year, I realized just how many insecurities I have about being alone and what that means for me. Does that mean I'm not worth a relationship? Does that mean that, you know, I'm not pretty enough? Does it mean that, you know, I don't dress well enough? Does it mean I'm not giving enough? It doesn't mean a lot of things for me. It made me compete mentally against the other girls. I always felt like I could never be good enough. I'd never be good enough. I'd never be wanted. There would never be a man that was attracted to me, also a man of God, that would say, you know what, Chantelle, you are worth pursuing, you're worth courting. And so that was a big realization to me, and I said, you know what, I began to settle.
Yeah. And
I began to settle, and Talia was like, girl, you are settling, like, why are you stunned, homeboy? And I was like, I couldn't see what she was talking about. I'm like, wait, look, he's so cute. And he's so nice. Talia would tell me, like, you know, you are settling. And I'm like, I don't see how I could be person, like, how am I settling? You know, he loves God. I mean, he's not, you know, a believer yet. Like, he will be one day. And don't you see the potential? And I get so sold on potential. I get so sold on who you could be that I start falling for that person rather than who you are. And then as God is giving me very clear signs, like, hey, don't do that, not yet, or not at all. And Chantelle's like, I'm going to do it my way, and I'm going to change you, and you're going to be perfect, and you're going to fit inside my perfect vision of what kind of life I want to have. And God was like, sweetheart, that is not even of me at all. That's not what I want for you. So now it's kind of a place where, Chantelle, stop settling. Actually, stop dating. Stop that. Let me lead your life. Walk in purpose. You know, follow what I want for you to do. And then as you seek, you know, the kingdom first, and as you chase those things first, I'll supply you with everything that you could ever want. So that's kind of where I am. Oh, so now we're going to document how we spend Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
We want them to watch the video again.
Oh man, so we have a whole day planned. We woke up this morning, spent some time with God, had a lovely worship scene. And then now we're headed to go get lunch from our favorite burger, Grand House. And then we're going to FA class from 2 to 5. And then tonight, we'll actually be going to an open mic, and then we're going to our favorite restaurant, to Urban Lakes.
And then we'll start the morning with prayer again tomorrow. Okay.
Boss. We're not going to get burgers.
Yes, we are, in the name of Jesus. Oh my. Sorry. She just made a joke before we started this. I'm spitting. Sorry. Are you recording?
Stop. Yes.
Oh!
We're going to have to cut some of this out.
We can cut this out. We're going to